Hi everyone, it's me, Mariah. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you guys how I got this beautiful classic smoky eye look. I really love this look, of course. This is bomb. It can be used anytime, any day, any occasion, the classic smoky eye, because it never goes out of style. And it's super easy. Just remember that everybody's eye shapes are completely different. Everybody's faces are completely different. So the way I approach it may not be the same way that you should or will approach the smoky eye, but in general, it's pretty much the same steps. You just may have to like adjust how high or how low you take the eyeshadow, but it's super easy. Continue watching to see how I got this look. Okay, so I'm going to start with Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer, as always, just to prime the lids. Just put a little bit on the back of my hand. I don't know, I think that's just like makeup artist habit. And you can either apply this with your finger, sometimes I do that, but today I'm applying it with a concealer brush. I do already have my eyebrows filled in just to save some time for the video. You want to be sure that this is applied very evenly on your eyelids. That way your eyeshadow, when you apply it over top, looks even as well. Okay, so now moving on, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing on my eyes, but just to begin, I'm using DNA Cosmetics DNA Cosmetics SuperWear Gel Liner in the color Noir to pretty much start the smoky eye. So to begin, I'm going to just draw the line as close to my lashes. I want this to be really close to my lash line so you don't see a gap. And the darkest part of the smoky eye is going to be at the bottom, and it's supposed to fade up as it gets closer to your brows. So just remember, when applying that, apply the darkest part towards the bottom. And I didn't apply it all the way up into my crease. You want to keep it low enough so that way when you go to blend it out, it isn't too high. I'm taking a flat eyeshadow brush and a black eyeshadow, and I'm going to be applying that right over top of where I just applied the liner. Patting it on. Not too much, like I said. Just keep it low enough. And when you reach the top of the line, you can blend it out a little bit so it fades. So it's almost like a soft black. You want it to fade as best as possible. And I'm going to wing this out just a little bit. I do want it to be a little bit catty-eyed. So once I get that kind of mess going on, I know it looks really messy. That's the thing with a smoky eye. It is going to be a bit messy, but it's okay because it's a smoky eye. Just remember, you know, less is more, because you can always add and you can't really take away when you have a whole black lid. And I'm literally going to take my blending brush and going over the edge of where the black ends. and literally just blending this color into my crease and into that color as best as possible. I don't think there's such thing as too much blending when dealing with a smoky eye. Once I get that pretty nice and blended, I'm going back and really applying that brown shade in my crease so it gives off even more of a blended look. So once I pretty much get the black blended and faded into a brown and pretty much even, I'm going to be taking a new blending brush and a neutral shade, and I'm just going to be applying that right above the brown to give it an extra step, an extra color that is blended. I will have all of the shades linked below, or all of the shades down below in my description so you know exactly what I used. And even if you don't use the exact colors or the exact shadows, you can find something pretty similar. And a lot of times with a smoky eye, it's a matter of going back and forth between colors and really just making sure that everything is blended. You do not want to mix the colors too much where the colors just look very mudded. You want to try and keep the colors in their spot. The black down below, the brown in the middle, and then the top color where it goes. It's okay to blend the edges, but do not blend it so much to where the colors start to look mudded. I think that's where a lot of people go wrong with smoky eyes, is they blend so much that they end up mixing the colors. All right. Now that I have everything nice and blended, I'm moving on to my eyeliner. Just to give a nice and defined line, I'm using this liquid liner as always. Now that I have that, I want to now apply my lashes. I'm going to apply my lashes off camera and I will be back. Okay, so I have my lashes on. I know they are very drastic. These are actually Lily Ghalichi lashes. Lily lashes, if you guys haven't heard of them, I will put them below as well. They're very drastic, but I figured since this was a smoky eye, why not? I just like to coat my lashes once I have them on the false lashes. I like to brush my real lashes in with the falsies with some mascara. All right. Okay, now I'm going to line my bottom waterline with the same black liner that I used for the top. So, just so you guys know, these lashes are very heavy. I don't expect everyone to wear these super glammed lashes. If you do, more power to you. But they are a lot. They are super heavy, so if you're not used to false lashes, or you have sensitive eyes, or maybe even if you wear contacts, I wouldn't necessarily recommend these. They do have some other lashes that are less dramatic. So I like to do my eyes first, especially with a smoky eye, because you always get fallout down on your face and you don't want to have all your makeup done and then have to wipe it all away after. So what I'm doing now is cleaning up all of this excess off my face. As you can see, there's quite a bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke out my bottom lash line as well. Probably could have done the cleaning after that, but it's okay. What I'm doing first is taking this smoky shadow brush and I'm going to smoke it out with using a black shade, but not too much, just to really run it along the bottom of the lash line. If it gets a little too thick, again, just take your makeup wipe. And this is all preference, you know, if you want a bold line on the bottom or if you want it less. So once that dries, I'm going to smoke it out using my dark brown shadow again and my blending brush. And I'm going to connect it with the line on the side. So once I get my eyes finished and I get everything cleaned away, I am going to move on to my face. And I actually bought a new foundation today. I know I always use the same one, my favorite from DNA Cosmetics, but I really wanted to try the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. So here goes nothing. It's my first time. I literally just took the seal off of it. I don't even know what I'm going to apply it with yet. Gotta figure that out. Maybe a flat brush. Let's see how it works out. Hopefully this is my shade or close enough to my shade. Seems kind of light, but it's okay. I can bronze it up a little bit. I heard good things about this foundation. It's vegan, so that's good. Okay, so I applied my foundation. I'm not quite sure if I'm a fan of it yet. I guess I have to really wear it and experience it. But as of now, I feel like it's kind of sitting on top of my face. And I'm not quite sure if I like that, but we'll see. Let's give it some time. Maybe it'll set in a little bit better. But of course, as always, I'm using my favorite DNA Cosmetics concealer. Okay, so now that I got my concealer all blended in, I also am so excited because I've been wanting to try the Mercier translucent powder for a while now, but I've kind of just been dragging my feet because I really love the Benign translucent powder, but I wanted to try something different, so I just bought it and I'm excited to be using this translucent powder. We'll see how it is. So I'm applying this with my beauty blender as always. Can't get it out of the case. Okay, we got a little bit in the lid now. I like to work with it from the lid. So if you know me already, you know like I'm the type of person that likes to stick with the products that I know that I really like. Just because, you know, I don't like to just go out and spend money on things just because. I'm not that kind of person. I like to really know that I'm gonna get a good use out of it instead of wasting my money. Saves me money, so if I really know I like something, I stick with it for a while. I know that's different than most bloggers, but it's okay, that's just how I am. And to be honest with you, I think I might be liking this translucent powder. We'll see. Again, you only really know until you really have the makeup on for a little while and get to experience it, see how long it lasts and all that good stuff, but seems to be pretty nice. Of course, to set the rest of my face, I'm using DNA Cosmetics Soft Focus Powder as always. Love this powder. It's nice because the translucent powder really highlights the areas on my face that I want highlighted, but then this powder sets everything else while giving me color. So it is it is giving me that contoured look without having to fully contour my face. It's kind of a trick that I like to do. I don't know, maybe a lot of people do it and I just don't know about it, but I don't necessarily have to contour. I just kind of contour with my powder, and I think it works nice, looks very natural and subtle. Contour my nose, I like to use this MAC 286 brush. It's nice and fluffy, so doesn't give me that drastic contour line, but again, just very subtle and natural. And using the same powder from DNA Cosmetics. Now, of course, I'm going to be putting mascara. That's my alter ego. I feel like I should talk like that. I feel very Latina. Okay, so out of my new products, last but not least, I bought a new bronzer. And it's from Makeup Forever. I've heard a lot of good things as well about this bronzer. The color that I bought is M30M. So this bronzer is a little creamy, but I think I kind of like it. Like I said, let's wear it a little bit and see how it ends up. But now just to add a little bit of blush, as always, DNA Cosmetics, my favorite. This one is Hibiscus. It's a very light and natural blush. And now for my highlighter, of course, my favorite from IT Cosmetics, as always. Okay, for my lips, my favorite, again, DNA Cosmetics Waterproof Lip Liner. I love this, it lasts all day, and it's matted, so it's super awesome. Just have to sharpen it first. And now for my lips. So you can stop there if you'd like, but I do want to add a little bit of gloss because this is a very glammed look, and I think just a tad bit of gloss sets it off. Alright, so now let's do something with this hair and come back and talk about the final look. everyone for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this beautiful classic smoky eye. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel, Be Mariah, and stay tuned. Every Tuesday I post videos, and next Tuesday I'm posting my next video to the Catch the Buzz series. If you haven't already seen my intro to Catch the Buzz, I will put the link below so you can check out that video. And I'm going to be discussing all of the benefits of drinking water next week, so stay tuned. Of course, one of the biggest benefits is keeping nice and healthy skin. If you haven't noticed, my skin has definitely cleared up, so stay tuned and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Mwah!